Played the Cardinals yesterday, coming off the bye. So, from the jump, it looked like maybe they had figured out a couple of things, maybe working on moving the ball on offense.
Low snap from Brown to May. Scoops it off the ground, swings it to the right. Call for Stevenson. Cuts back left across the 45, and he is brought down by Budda Baker inside the 40.
You're going to love this from your 22-year-old quarterback, unflustered. Ben Brown rolls the ball back. Drake Maye just bends over, picks it up, knows I got to get rid of it, flips it to Ramondre. Great block by Hunter Henry to turn him loose. 1st and 10.
Okay, so the rolling of the ball on the snap, not ideal. Okay, that part, not so good.
One of 2 bad snaps in the first half by my man Ben Brown.
John, he's
Ben
learning.
Brown was not the biggest issue on their offensive line.
No, Layden Robinson was the biggest issue on their offensive line over Darian Lowe. It could have been the right guard.
So did you hear any of this? You'll think this is interesting. Did you hear any of the broadcast on the radio?
No. I did not.
So very early in the game, Bob Sosey was telling Zoe about how he's going to Scotland in the spring.
Oh.
And he said, now that we've been in the desert, I would like to see some lush greenery. And Zolak went into my thing about how there shouldn't be that Phoenix shouldn't exist in the desert.
Did he talk about the bees?
No, but he did use he started doing my thing. He stole my act.
So are you flattered by this?
Flattered.
Flattered. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the show ponies thing was from this show too.
Yes, that's right.
Like this is not the first time he's benefited from.
That's right.
Borrowing from the show. So I mean, I was very flattered.
Oh, good. Okay.
So the Patriots moving the ball a little bit. What did they have to show for that movement? Well, about 3 points. Get yourself into field goal position.
The snap from Cardona, handled by Behringer. The kick is airborne to the uprights, and Sly's kick is hooking left. It is no good. Might have been a low snap as Joey Sly hit that kick wide to the left, and now Arizona is accorded very good starting field position in a scoreless first quarter.
It shouldn't have come to that because in typical Patriots fashion, Antonio Gibson rips off a long run on 3rd and 5, and they're in the red zone, but it got called back because of holding.
Gibson and Stevenson, I would say.
Layden Robinson.
Yeah, well, I would say Antonio Gibson and Ramondre Stevenson, consistently throughout the game appeared to be the ones that were helping them move the ball and get them into some kind of position to do something. But, and again, it's a 53-yard field goal. We shouldn't be thinking of these as automatic.
They have been for the majority of the kickers for most of the season.
And it's also not just because he missed that field goal. He's not been good this year.
He's missed short ones too. I mean,
he's missing all kinds of stuff. He's cost them quite a bit. And for who he is and the future on this team, and this is not ideal.
The best part was he missed that field goal. And then the guy he replaced, because Arizona got the ball back, drove into field goal range, and the guy he replaced, Chad Ryland, calmly made a 50-yarder at the other end.
So my overall point is this. We're back to taking, minor victories away from watching this team. Oh, they moved the ball on that first drive. Because no NFL team comes out with 8, 10, 12 scripted plays and is able to move the ball downfield. Oh, no, they can pretty much all do that. The majority of the teams can put together a first drive because that's the one that you rehearse in practice during the week. If you can't capitalize on it, you can't come away with so much as a field goal, then what difference does it make? Cardinals did get a field goal. So the next Patriots possession, that's when we got some hijinks.
May shovels it across, little catch by DeMario Douglas. Ball is knocked loose, and it's Caroms to Kendrick Bourne, who caught the deflection and is tackled outside the 30-yard line. And a ball that careened in the air in between several Cardinals before Bourne caught it.
It's careless. You got to protect the ball better if you're Pop Douglas underneath. You're running right into that zone coverage underneath. They're sitting there waiting for you, man.
Jesus Christ.
The Arizona desert sucks.
It was a hell of a play by Bourne to get that ball.
Jesus Christ.
It's not ideal.
Now I'm obsessed with looking at Joey Sly's make percentage based around the other people in the NFL. It's not good.
No, Chad Ryland was the worst kicker in the league last year and looks pretty good with Arizona now. And Joey Sly is probably, I don't have the numbers in front of me, you do, Fred, probably has the worst percentage in the league this year. If not, it's in the bottom 5.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it as a totality. I'm just going around the NFL and looking at guys. Cincinnati's got a guy that's filling in that's not good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
But he hasn't kicked much.
nothing more to show for it. But more movement. Antonio Gibson, we were talking about him earlier. More movement.
Snap and again. Gibson runs it to the right. There's room to the outside, 35-30. A sprint to the 25-20. There's sideline shoved out of bounds with a hit by Thompson at the Arizona 18-yard line.
Keep him going, man. I'm telling you, this guy's got something. This guy ran hard. And if you're going to run those zone running plays, that's a 29-yard gain around right end with very poor blocking in the middle.
Okay,
Yeah,
so on
and
this,
then he did not.
Explosive play.
yeah, on this drive they get it down to the Arizona 4. Gibson gets it again on third down, 3rd and inches, I think. John gets stuffed. So we're gonna go for it. Go ahead, go for it, Rock. This time they're gonna go to Ramondre.
The tailback is Stevenson. He takes the handoff. He runs it into the left side, and Ramondre is engulfed. And it does not appear that he got the first down. The Cardinals with a stuff and a red zone stop.
Oh, you going to stay out and fight? You know what? Running the ball is a mindset. You put your hand down, you're going to kick the guy's ass in front of you. We just don't have that right now.
Okay. That 3rd and 1 play, once again, Layden Robinson, guy shoots right through him. Like, I don't know. Pick an
poo
analogy.
through a goof.
Perfect. I could use that. And then on 4th down, it wasn't just one guy. There were 3 guys there waiting for him.
Okay.
Ben Brown, congratulations.
So why not make the play even quicker by not handing it off? Why not let your big quarterback just sneak the ball when it's that short? Drake Maye was asked this in the postgame.
You consider running Drake in that situation, that it's a short yard situation, you know, he can run.
You said it, I didn't.
Interesting.
Did you see at the end of the first half when they left a second on the clock before the 2-minute warning when they kicked the field goal? That they could have run the clock to the 2-minute warning and then kicked the field goal and then given the ball back to Arizona, not giving them the luxury of the 2-minute warning. And they decided not to do that. By the way, if for your own edification, to find Joey Sly's ranking in field goal percentage leaders, one must click to the next page.
So maybe it's not the
So
kicker.
what, do they only have like 4 on a page? That's not fair to Joey Sly.
No, there's quite a few. He's ahead of Justin Tucker, though. I will tell you that. But he's behind the likes of Daniel Carlson.
All right, let's jump to the 4th quarter here.
And Matt Gay. Hello.
Okay. Let's jump to the 4th quarter. Some more excitement between Drake Maye and Kendrick Bourne.
Rearing back and throwing deep down the right side for Bourne.
Nice throw.
Drops a dime into Kendrick's hands, and he makes the catch, tumbling to the 6 of Arizona. It is a first down for New England on a beauty of a throw over Thomas into the hands of Bourne.
It's a hell of a throw and catch. Dropped it right in the bucket, man. He's so accurate on the deep ball.
It really was a beautiful throw, and it was a great catch. And that actually did get them down close to the goal line again, only this time.
Drake takes the step, drops back. He's being pressured. He's rolling left. Maye is going to run across the 5. He shovels it into the end zone. And the pass is caught by Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots.
Kid looked like Patrick Mahomes right there.
Easy. Easy.
It's a hell of a play.
Easy.
Hell of a play.
Yeah.
Very, very nicely done.
Yeah, it was a 30-17 game. He's
The
just like
one or two brilliant things, and Harding, thank God you skipped over the 3rd quarter when you had Booty like shovel the ball to a defensive back for an interception.
Wow.
You had the interception by Kyler Murray off a scramble that was taken away by penalty. All that nonsense, all the little things. You have that one brief moment of sunlight. The clouds part, and you go, oh, that was really, really nice.
That was fun. And it got Zoe talking about Patrick Mahomes. It even got Dan Roach in the postgame to say this.
When Mahomes made that throw, Maye that throw, were you ready for it, or was it like, kind of one of those things? Okay, here we go.
Oh, Dan, you know what you were doing there. Dan, come on.
Did you hear that smile in his voice? Dan's just having the time of his life out there. He did.
When Mahomes made that throw, Maye.
He's a caution. He knew it wasn't Patrick Mahomes.
The thing is that
Not
he,
sure.
you can tell he's a journalist. That's the thing about Dan. That he's a journalist first.
Yeah.
After that fun game.
So
he had some fun after the game.
all right, so 23-10. You think maybe it's a ball game? No, Arizona scores again. It's 30-10. Then one final effort to make it almost respectable.
Shotgun snap to May, rolling right.
run it.
First and goal. He's going to run it in with ease.
Oh, boy.
He trots across the goal line, and Drake Maye with a rushing touchdown for the Patriots.
More of this inside the red zone. You see this? Like, he gets on the corner. Look what he did down there on the touchdown, the pop. Come up to me, sucks up. I'll just underhand it to you. Mahomes-like stuff.
Again with the Mahomes.
I want to look at a Patriots game and not focus in on how the quarterback has to improvise or wow, Christian Gonzalez is really good in coverage.
That's
Christian
not gonna
Gonzalez
happen.
was very good in coverage yesterday.
He was brilliant. He
right.
got beat early for that one long pass over the middle, and then after that, he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I mean,
here's
I'd just
the
like to
deal.
see more.
Well,
than just
here's
the
the
two
deal.
guys.
The way things are going in terms of the draft order are ideal in that the Giants in Vegas are going to take quarterbacks, and you are sitting at 3, perhaps to get the only legitimate first-round pick in the draft. So that is why even win these games, I guess, at this point. If Travis Hunter is indeed the only true top 10 talent in the draft, and you are sitting in a position to get him, then good. Then don't win games.
The only thing that, as a Patriots fan, you would look for, and we've talked about this, you want to see some improvement here last month of the season. But they came off a bye week, and they look the same as they had all season.
Yeah, they're
dumb
not gonna-
mistakes, lack of talent, but receivers dropping balls, stupid penalties to take away big plays. Just that's the stuff we were seeing in September, and you saw it again yesterday.
No, they're getting worse, and I don't know if Mayo is going to be much of a coach. But again, I'm not overly concerned about the coach at this stage in the rebuild. I'm concerned about the quarterback, which you got, and then I'm more concerned about the front office and how that's going to do because we'll see how they draft this year. With the draft and free agency, I don't think you can make the playoffs next year, but you can certainly, hopefully, have like at least a couple meaningful games in December, like an Indianapolis situation.
Yeah.
And that would be ideal. I'm with you. I think that it's better to win than lose at this stage in the game.
I'm not even talking about.
But they're
winning
not
at
gonna
this
win
point.
again.
I'm just like
No.
look a little bit better. That's
Right.
all.
But
they're
they're-
not as talented. Especially, I got to play Buffalo twice and the Chargers. These are 3 losses.
No. They're
here.
going to lose all those games, and they're going to lose by a lot.
Even if Buffalo has nothing to play for,
They
in
can't
week
beat
18,
Buffalo.
They can't beat.
No, they can't beat
Buffalo's
Buffalo.
second string.
So they're not going to beat Buffalo's second stream. And again, it's not like Buffalo is going to start 22 different guys. I mean, Buffalo is going to have to play like some starters.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
And they can go out there and score a minimum of 30 points, and you're not scoring 30.
No,
So,
and because the offensive coordinator for Buffalo is going to be a head coach in the NFL next year. All right, we will be back in just a moment.
If you like that clip, and how could you not? Check out more videos from Toucher and Hardy here. Point slightly up and to the left. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. Point slightly down and to the left. And for the latest from the Sports Hub, download at 985thesportshub.com.